What to do? What to do?
He's over there.
He just is eating paper.
Hey, he's over there.
All right, bro. Hey, where's your? Do you have a collar anymore?
Yeah, when I get back.
You have grown around it, literally.
Oh, yeah.
Dork. Earlier than usual.
Oh.
Yeah. What to do? What to do? Collars? Bear normally wears one, yes.
Oh,
Oh, why?
he don't give me any of his food.
I sure shit ain't no.
Your eyes are not going to pierce him in this heart to make them do it either. You're an evil dog. I'm talking to you.
See, I'll give you certain things, but this is my damn lunch. You could just go screw yourself right away over there in your bed instead of having picking at my lunch. See, I give you stuff every now and then, but I moderate you. Him, I can't. I got no prerogative. But me, I try to control that little guilt trip face of yours, with your fuzzy little fluffy head, and oh my god.
Oh, he's a spoiled dog. I'm not spoiled him.
This is just a dork.
And he just starts walking y'all again.
Yeah.
I can walk.
I'll be down to do that tomorrow, honestly.
Yeah,
I just don't know how Belle. I just don't know if Belle will be up for the idea of me walking.
Or you off tomorrow too?
Huh?
You
Yeah.
off tomorrow?
Uh-huh.
We can trim him tomorrow.
No. Walk him after.
Uh-huh.
Then we could walk him after. Because honestly, because of his collar earlier, there's just like this big, thick fluff on the top of his like neck that looks really weird. It looks like he has like a lump on his head, but it's just a lump of fur. So I guess he does. But because he had his collar on last time, I don't know why he didn't take it off, but...
I'll take it off to bathe him.
The domino of him, are you, poor baby? No? I just don't spoil the living shit out of him.
I think that hurt him right there.
Hmm?
Tell him to go back where they belong and everything else, too.
Why don't you just go back to where you came from, you damn non-American? Why don't you go back to Ireland, you damn Mick? Is it hard to see because of light? Is that a cheesesteak? Nah, it's just it's a specialty burger. Made by a family-operated Hispanic little hole in the wall. Let's watch the boy annihilate that food. Nah. Oh, wait, me? Well, that's that. You're already saying that. But if you're talking about Bear, no. He's not annihilating nothing. It's me that's annihilating it. Not to clutter your own place, but I just want to take one moment just to this hat here. Just you can dump it, huh?
Just trash.
That's an ash bowl.
That's an ash bowl. Do we smoke it?
Oh my god. Obviously, at this point, I just know you're messing with me. I just have my, like, we just have, like, a collection of skulls now.
Both of them broke.
I know, they're all broken skulls.
The bone pile's down here.
More of it's down there, too, I bet.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, almost go back where they came from now.
A
It's only going to
rubber?
leave Native Americans. Well, there's going to be probably about literally 10,000 people left in the continent then.
What are you doing with the rubber up here?
What?
Huh? It's a rubber, man.
What, the fucking mayo that was right there that you're trying to say that is rubber?
It's mayo.
Ugh, I hate mayo, dude. This is so gross.
Keep it on.
Soybean oil, distilled white vinegar, eggs, whole eggs and egg yolks, salt, enzyme modified egg yolk. Oh god. Sugar, water, natural flavor, lemon juice, concentrate, calcium, this sodium, EDTA to protect freshness.
Icelandic?
Uh-huh.
So no alcohol?
It's just water,
Wow. From Iceland?
I suppose.
Iceland? Iceland? Icelandic water holdings yeah, I guess so, right here.
Bought at the source. Orphus Spring. Actually, here, let me. I kind of want to take this off here.
Oh,
Hildarendi 816 Orphus, Iceland. So it's at Orphus. That's where they're stationed at.
huh.
Is it Orphus?
Bottled at the source from something
Orphus Spring.
huh. Iceland. Wow. Ooh, freezes though.
Well, I'm cooling that one down. This one's like mildly cold. I make sure that one's like cold.
Yeah. You okay, bro? What's up?
Ah, tomato. I got straight tomato. Ugh. Oh. I want some meats. Oh god, also savory meats. Mm. I just could not handle a straight tomato. Mm. Poison, American Industrial Chemical
No,
Poison.
not in it,
That's
Max.
all.
No. There we go.
Sometimes it's anything strange. I'm literally just listening to Paul's Ego in the background, just doing karaoke. While doing the stream, I'm listening to someone do karaoke on their stream while I'm streaming, eating burger. Honestly, that's just got me in a musical mood all day now. Good stuff, this water. Got too much plastic. Well, this will one day probably be contributed to the great plastic gyre of the Pacific. Bigger than Texas. Can you imagine I wrap something big in Texas out there?
That really.
Damn. Paul's going 80s on us with the karaoke. I've always loved the 80s synths of the 80s. God damn you, Paul. You're messing up now. You made me mess up. I'm just like murmuring behind him. I'm just sitting here getting a bowl loaded. I'm just murmuring behind him. Today's another coupon and it had Denny's taco pancakes with ice cream and chips, scrambled eggs, toast, hash brown sauce. Oh my god, that is amazing. Bernie had a Riley Philly. Did you go to it? Oh, you should have gone. You should have tried to go to it, dude. Andrew Yang had a rally on the 13th last weekend. I was working, so obviously I couldn't go, but I mean, I don't dislike him, but he obviously got no chance. He's just done. But I'm willing to hear him, but a lot of it, I have problems with him now. No. Pussy. Can't. What happened to having an open mind, bro? What happened to having a battle of ideas and being open and getting critiques of your ideas to see who else could be there, to challenge yours, bro? Come on, Biden, bro. Come on, Rave Dubin. What happened to the battle of ideas, bro? Those ideas, bro. Paul wants to call it a day. No. Well, hey, that allows me to hyper focus on y'all instead, I suppose. I get my ball caps out of the way. Goodness gracious, I have to like at least once a day organize this shit or something because this is ridiculous. Let's put my caps right there. Have 4 caps in case I need like a roll of cotton or something. Ing is out. He was so bad at debate. Don't throw my words back at me, Sonny. It's not my fault, sir. But hey, no, I don't disagree that he was so bad at debate, because he really was, dude. He honestly was terrible. And he had a foreign policy question on the whole issue of Israel-Palestine, which basically was a super, like, status quo about it. Like, yeah, we'll let the, like, we'll affect all further go with it. And, you know, it's just like, dude. No. Bad answer, bro. Already brings your foreign policy into question now. Which, granted, is terrible now. So, he's like strike one, you're out now at this point. Also, being really wishy-washy with healthcare, yeah, he's out, dude. He's just out for the count, especially in my book. Are you getting light? Yeah, I'm just seeing your mug, dude. I just love how you're just like straight up, like, dude. Here, this will suffice you temporarily, will it not? Will this suffice you temporarily? Well, what if I want to hear about aliens?
Well, you're talking to them when I said here, and that turned up to they would hear it.
It's okay. It's okay. Every now and then, I do kind of like feel a little bummed because like I'm like, oh, I could be saying something really interesting, but it's all good. It's all right. Like it's there's a sweet spot. If I end up being just like too loud, maybe like a decibel or two up might be the sweet spot. It's just like I said, like I'll just be sitting here talking and then I'll just see like start moving. I'm just like, oh. I believe all that's left is Bernie, Biden, Harris, Warren. I don't necessarily disagree because I do think establishment's probably going to throw out either Harris or Warren, you know, and Biden is just kind of done. I'd be honestly a little surprised if they kept going with him. That's how I feel about it. Paul's just doing some do-do-do-do's, and it made me feel exactly like that. I just felt exactly like that. But I'll no longer focus on him. It's probably why I talk a little loud. It's just because I have an earbud in my ear and have Paul talking to me. I think Biden might take Harris as VP. Dude, I bet honestly Harris will probably take Biden as VP. Let him just be VP again. Because honestly, they're both pretty authoritarian candidates. Like, Harris is a pretty authoritarian figure. I'm very concerned about Trump for more years. Then, don't vote for those goofballs. Because they're the ones that got us there in the first place. I mean, honestly, I'm not even kidding. Biden is worse than Hillary. I really do think that. Like, he's legitimately like, if he somehow got the nomination, it is guaranteed. There's just, it's not even, that at that point, it's not up for debate. If it's Biden as a nominee. It's not up for debate, bro. No way. No. There's no way in hell. There's just no way. That's just not going to happen. I just want this on temper.
Phone booth out in the Mojave, you just call up and you're wondering who's going to answer the phone because people go by every once in a while to see what's going on with it. Now it's some sort of a chat line. I remember.
I think my.
I talked about it. People
I read this.
Chat line. I can find the number. I don't know what I did with it, but the number is just called and say, now you're part of the chat line. It used to be a strange phone booth out in the Mojave Desert on the way to Nevada. And then, what was it? See, Steve Medlin.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
People would shoot at it, okay?
Reference. What is it? Go.
Padlocks on it. And he had to do that because
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
to Area 51, those who were making pilgrimages to Area 51 would go in and they would try to shoot the box, open the box, take metal out of the box. Now you know what they do is they sometimes, just so they get the gathering place before you get into Area 51, people actually give the guy money. They shove dollars, $100 bills, and so he goes.
You show me what osmosis is. No, I don't want a president who wears a sheet on his rivals. I don't. Biden isn't one of those like white. I don't even think Biden is a white supremacist. I just think he's just like benignly, just like unintentionally like racist at times. But even then, I don't even think he is. He just isn't, dude. Like, Biden is many things, but racist is not one of them. Now, he's back in the early years, I definitely would have way more up for debate, especially with the whole segregation shit. Trump is. Yeah, he's a bigot, but dude, to outright say he's a white supremacist is ridiculous. I'm not. Like, with Trump, too, he's many things, but white supremacist isn't one of them. A lot of white supremacists, at least a few factions of them, like to kind of flop around them a little bit, but not all of them like them. I think David Duke at one point came out and was just like, yeah, I'm not a fan of him anymore. I could be wrong. I know Richard Spencer doesn't like him anymore, I don't think. Steve Bannon, that guy just kind of is outright. Like, he is an actual white supremacist, and he doesn't like Trump anymore. So, like, he's kind of threw himself away from that type of crowd. He wants to let America face it. If we, he wants an America that gives him more money. That's what he wants. Just wants to be an authoritarian little goofball leader. That's it. It's not really that hard to see who he is.
I'm going under. Sorry.
It's all good. I figured the whole try to find a sweet spot really wasn't going to work, honestly. Because eventually, over time, I was just going to start murmuring louder over it.
Ran out of it.
Yeah, so I just, it was worth an attempt.
Of course it was.
He built a wall. And Trump is orange, but he's turning whiter. Pence is pretty white. Why do I care that he's orange or white or Pence is white? Why do I care? I care that they're corrupt pieces of shit. And that Trump's also just a goofball and a ridiculous clown. Work today? Oh, good God, no. Hell no, I didn't.
Sneak attack, bear! Sneak attack! Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
Yeah. Your head's all poofy.
There's a commercial on the deal with this dog's barking. Each time he barks, the bear bark back.
He doesn't really bark much anymore. He does every now and then, though. You're kind of a yapper, but not too much anymore. You just a quiet one. You just silent. You just kind of sit there and just Stare.
Wonder why haven't we get one of them dog whistles?
Oh God. Well, we don't really need one for him. Go on strike. That shit's in September and possibly, but while I'm doing that, I'm also probably going to get another job at the point. So, there's different things are potentially happening with that, but I don't know. But if so, I mean, I'm not, like, I would, like, the whole strike issue is over wages, but because we're not getting enough of an increase, which is literally at, like, cents at a time instead of at, like, you know, dollar, like, you know, like, not necessarily, like, literal dollars at a time, but, like, in dollar increments yearly. It's supposed to come up in 1 month and 1 day, yes. A day and 1 month. But anyway, with the whole strike thing, so, like, because they were supposed to go up to, I think at least, like, 13 something, like, by now, but they haven't. In fact, they've been just, like, slow. In fact, they haven't really changed lately at all for, like, months now. Like, the last time they changed, they went up, like, a quarter. Literally 25 fucking cents. So, it's very merited, but when that happens, literally all the benefits that we're going to have are going to be with, like, taken out and taken away. So it's just basically a whole catch-22. We're basically kind of fucked situation. So it's just ridiculous bullshit. Like, it just really emphasizes on the whole idea that we're pretty much like, these corporations are pretty much like little feudal little kingdoms, and we're just like little serfs. Yes, my lord. Give us some extra shillings and take away our benefits, my lord. Great. Actually, the same thing with Amazon happened too. When they got their $15 wage increases, same thing with Walmart. Some of their benefits were taken away as well. So it's just milquetoast bullshit. And as much as I'm for it, I'm gonna, you know, like, if I see people around, I'm gonna straight up be like, hey, I want to, like, tell them more about why this is, you know, a major issue and shit. That's why I'm for worker co-ops so much. Because employees need a legitimate say in this type of shit. I was using treasurer. Well, we almost went on strike and on negotiation committee. Yeah, I mean, being in part of unions and shit can definitely be messy business. Messy and just really about just how complex it can kind of be sometimes, but they're needed at a lot of times. I mean, sometimes there are certain aspects where unions end up not being in favor of the greater benefit of what should be done, like police unions, for example. So they will generally cover for even corrupt bullshit that happens within police departments around the country. But there are plenty of other unions that are beneficial, just down the line, just good, you know. So it's like, I honestly though, like, this whole system that we have currently is just completely messed up and just needs a completely restructuring. I like, you know, that's pretty much just what, like, let's just fix it and then let it break down again over time, and thinking, you know, like, it just doesn't work out. So we need to start something new. Finally got a few more bucks, so much better benefits, but levels, but specials. Well, it's a special. But a special was because of the time it took. We got money retroactive for about a year worth. Damn. Yeah, it's just, man, it's just ridiculous. But I don't know all the specific in and outs about the whole strike issue in itself, but definitely one I'm gonna try to get into for sure. At least just a little bit, you know, to see where it goes. Don't go nowhere, and I'm just gonna, at that point, definitely, especially finding her job, but fuck, man.
Oh, well, that sucked.
Sound like it did suck, sir.
Yeah, all that shit. Fuck. It's alright. Eat alright. It's all your fault, Bear.
Big poof ball.
Still have 2 billion and something, so hey.
We should still keep his big fluffy head. We should just like shave that lump of fur in the back of his head, but we should just keep the rest of it all fluffy. Keep him all down except for his head. They paid us in 6 pay, bi-monthly periods. I felt so rich for a few months. There were like 6 cops at my convenience store. Jeez, what'd you do, Carl? What did you do? Did you call a drone strike there? Did you order a drone strike? Did you, Karl Rove of Bush administration, order drone strikes? They weren't doing anything. What else is new? They're either not doing anything or doing something corrupt. Who woulda thunk?
Go down? Okay, go.
He's just like, I'm bored now. I want to go down. I'm bored now. As a dog, I'm bored. They're talking to some homeless people. Homeless loiter outside 24-hour gas station convenience store at night. Sounds about right. I'm not surprised that stuff usually happens.
Oh, you down? You got somebody else calling back. Okay, so fuck you.
No, it's just a telemarketing dumb shitbag piece of turd. Here's your judge, a telemarketing turd maggot muffin piece of shit. La, la, la.
Better table anyway.
Honestly, that table is better. In a weird way, it gives you more space, but it gives you more...
What?
In a weird way, it gives you more space here, but it also gives you more table space.
Uh-huh. I think I need to move this down here.
So you can kind of be more in that corner, yeah. Oh, man, this garage is still a major work in progress. Which Dad will never want to hardcore delve into because we know how he is about his weird spurgy OCD-ness about all. It's just so weird. We worked at a donut store. Cops are always there for free coffee and donuts. That is just a given. I can see they have Narcan cigarettes on their belts. Narcan cigarettes. I feel like I should know what these are, but I don't.
Boospa, bubba boospa, bubba boospa, bubba boospa, bubba boospa.
Just trying to loosen my top button off because, geez, wearing a hat and having that on actually kind of has a constrict against your head, and Narcan is the opioid overdose reversal drug. Oh, okay. That's why I feel like I should know what it is, because I know about opioid overdose reversal drugs. And yeah, that's one of them. Jeez. Well, you know what? I'm honestly okay with that. I mean, I think that should, I mean, if someone's dying of an overdose, save them. Yeah. Yeah, they made a mistake and did too much, but they don't deserve to die over it. What was supposed to do? Let them die? Exactly. Yeah, like I've told it. Yeah, my point exactly. I remember the day they broke down our men's bathroom and found drugs and cash under the toilet lid and paper towels dispenser. Oh, that's awesome. There was a drug operation going on at your fucking place in the bathroom. That's great, dude. Didn't even know. Did you even know that was going on? Or did you just find out when that happened and you just were like, what the fuck? Oh, I never knew this happened. Or did you know and still play dumb like, I never knew this happened? Nah. 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 Eh. There we go. Ah, off. Okay, I see why. I understand now. I have a few, like, stray hairs that are all, like, knotted up in this shit. For some reason. Like, at the base, instead of, like, being its own free thing. I hate that. Someone probably stashed it there with instructions for another man to go pick it up. Probably. It was one of the Chuck's outlets. Chucking their money in the jugs. Right at Chuck's outlet. That's too funny to me, dude. That's just funny to me. I just find that so funny. Oh man. Boy.
Spinny, spinny, spinny. Spinny, 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 around. Street taco. Street taco. Street taco. Street taco.
Dringa? Yes. Yes. Whoa. You're just like, no. No. Whoa. Whoa. There's just like these tiny little curls right in front of his eyes that I just want to get at. Like slightly annoying. I also found out I have like a tiny little thing that just. I'm actually gonna keep it because I kind of like it. I kind of like this abnormality right here. It's gonna keep it the way it is. Though I might accidentally get it when I'm doing like the whole sides again, which actually it sticks up over here on. Okay, sticking up over there on. All right, maybe I won't. Cool. Either sticks up or it can go down. Either way. Kind of looks like solar flares now, like the flares you'd see on a sun, just like whiz, 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 like whiz. You know, all that shit. Oh, that guy was special. We all got the special ones. We all have special somebodies. Or at least we'll find some special somebodies. Got by a bunch of nobodies. My mustache is coming in? Huh? Hold on. Riddle me this, because I shaved today. I, trimmed down all my shit here, including here, and my mustache too. I trimmed it up. I shortened a lot of long hairs, protruding hairs and shit. I didn't, shave it off. I just kind of, trimmed the long ones down. I still have no facial hair. Really? I figured I'd have a little something. I also don't really consider why I got, outright facial hair yet. So, with that applied, I really don't got any yet. I got some, I got, baby sideburns. That's it. And one side grows a little thicker than the other, so I have to shave one more than the other side. And I think one's a slightly longer, too. But, again, I just shaved them down, so they're probably all lined up now. Okay, last I saw it was a stream ago, so... Yeah, back then I didn't do it, but today I did. Still got that pedal poop peach fuzz. I know, I hate it. Don't have to remind me. I can't wait until I actually start getting some full shit going on, even if it's just short. I want to have, some long, at least, here, but, a little something, not, long, but, maybe down to here. Just, something I could kind of, stroke. And just something I could kind of, have go out here. Other than that, I'm good. I don't, everything else can stay short. That's fine. I'm okay with the short side beard. I just want some shit going on here, eventually. But considering how my dad looks if he doesn't shave right here, eventually down the road I can, maybe, potentially, genetically speaking. So, I just gotta wait a little longer. I mean, I'm, pretty much what normally should happen around, 15 or 16 is now happening. It's, I'm just a late bloomer, I guess. I look like I'm 15. I still look like I'm 20, honestly. And my size doesn't really help. I'm tall, but I'm not, big. For my height, I'm definitely more on the scrawny side in comparison. I definitely want to beef up more, but it's not that... It's not alarm-raising levels. It's just yeah, I could put on 10 or 15, something like that. Which pretty much just says add an extra meal in my day. Which I've been doing actually. I've been grazing more. I've been trying to drink more water, honestly. I got this bad boy right here, and I have one in the freezer that's... I don't necessarily need to freeze, but it's cooling down. So, I'm kind of doing the Paul method, just trying to keep it minimal on other drinks besides just water. I'll do tea. I'll make exceptions if, if I'm out of the bar with, whiskeys, cokes, and stuff like that, but beyond that, nah. I'm gonna seriously, vitamin waters will be, the most I'd go, honestly. Now, I already do that, so, I mean, I'm already kind of on the right track. I mean, I've already been pretty good, but I mean, juice, too. Juice, it will be okay. I just gotta be wary of the sugars in them. Because the whole thing is just about the sugars. Like, I was just, like, looking at this fucking vitamin water. This energy one. The whole container is fucking, like, 42 grams of sugars. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, that's like, why? Why? So, it just looks ridiculous. Wish I could look 18 again. Oh, man, I can't wait until I have a little bit of maturity in my looks. Like, honestly, I think that's part of the reason why I did this type of shit was just because it kind of looks... Oh, did I miss a little spot of, like, extra long hair right here? I did a little bit, didn't I? I kind of did. Oh, whatever. But... oh, God, now it's just kind of protruding. Alright, now not. Whatever. But, like, this part of the reason probably why I did this, because it adds a little bit more maturity, and plus, if it all slicked back, too... makes it a little better. At least it makes it look better for my age instead of just letting it all grow out. It makes it look like I at least am trying to have like a style per se. Hi, Joe. Welcome, Jimmy. What it do? 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 Man, I don't want a soundboard. When we do desktop streams, you're guaranteed a soundboard. Guaranteed a soundboard. Drink juice in the morning for breakfast is dumb. Might as well drink a Coca-Cola because it has the same, if not more sugar, plus Coca-Cola has caffeine and vitamins. Yeah, I like every now and then I'll drink a juice in the morning, but honestly, I just have like a little bit of food and water. Like maybe some bread and water to start. And then just kind of graze most of the day. Like, I'll graze, like, every hour. Like, a little something every hour. And then at the end of the day, have a big old feast. Call it good. Tall glass of orange juice usually has more sugar than a can of Coca-Cola. Yeah. I like OJ, but I've kind of haven't gotten OJ that much lately because knowing that. So I get, like... if I were to get other drinks, usually it'd probably be like chocolate milk or like passion orange guava juice, vitamin waters, or tea.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Whoa, early stream. I'm in here for like 45 minutes, dude. Give it the program, bro. You're late. So technically, I'm on time for you. But yes, I did all my shit for today, so now I'm doing this. Honestly, like, one thing I am kind of realizing is I'm a little bit more energized having water instead of, like, coffee or anything like that. So, like, it, because right now I'm just, like, kind of energized. All, like, blah, 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 like, I'm just, like, I'm doing, like, the TJ shakes. Like, if I'm moving my hand off my leg, I'm doing TJ shakes. Like, if I had a rocking chair, I'd still be like, rat. Zoga's still out of commission. Apparently, he's not at the house because Harley hit me up earlier, and he's apparently all by himself. So he's not there, so I guess he's okay. Still can't stop thinking about the time they had those bad tabs of a kid Down syndrome. He got this look on his face like he stared at Mitch McConnell naked for 3 hours. Jesus Christ. He looked at his pupils, and one was like 2mm, and the other was like 10. Oh my god. Dude, I still can't get over that a little bit, low-key. I just still feel bad. That's just, what the fuck? I feel bad for that poor kid. That poor kid. That's like some like MK Ultra status of like, hey, we're gonna experiment on some people. That's indicative of someone sort of neurological damage. Yeah, because they probably have some already. That was funny. Oh my god. This is where like the clown world perspective diverges. Like, because that's just it's clown world, but it's not like that. But that is just, oh my god. He was back at school fine the next day. I'm sure he was, but Jesus Christ, still. Oregon has one under the Oregon had one under the radar anti-establishment in this legislative session. Did it? I have, to be honest, I haven't been paying attention because I find whatever the fuck has been going on lately about the whole whatever bullshit's going on. I don't like. It's just so stupid because it's just instigated a lot of fucking unnecessary bullshit that just seriously doesn't need to happen. He shot his shorts and ran around the gym and they found him in the bathroom foaming at the mouth. Oh, God. They eliminated single-family zoning. The establishment are going to ape shit about it. Well, good. Good, let them go ape shit. They should be going ape shit. If they think this is, like, what they should be worried about, wait until they got, you know, fucking, like, riled up people, or I don't even know, dude. I don't even know what I'm trying to ramble on about. Maybe I'm not high enough. Maybe I'm not drunk enough. Who knows? I lied. This is vodka. This is vodka, my friend. I lied. I mean, I could actually go run down. I could literally, if I literally ran to the liquor store, I could potentially make it there in time because it closes at 8. Literally, if I ran down there right now, I could probably make it and buy something and come back. Would I leave you guys here to your lonesomes just for me to do it? Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not that cruel. They don't want poor people living near them. Boo fucking who?
Yes, thank you.
Do it. You guys will just be staring at this the entire time. With maybe Robert or Dad walking back and forth vacationally. Amazing content. Amazing contento. Run, Suzuki, run. I'm not... No. Hey, if you're going out for a sec anyway, why don't you do it? Why don't we go one near you and come by and let's just party up and just drop some shit, bro? Who's more important, us or booze? If you think I'm actually really gonna go anywhere, you're that's just ridiculous. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just like, if I wasn't doing anything, I would, but I'm already doing this, so no, not happening. I'm going to have an assault weapon with a high cap mag. Bandit libs. I don't seek the bandit. As long as you have the proper papers for it, I don't care. You're all good. Are you okay? It sounded like you were having a lot of falling and tripping going on there. Like, goodness gracious. I want my guns. I want my guns. I want my guns. My guns. I want my guns. Give me them guns. I won't rest till I get all the guns. I won't rest until I have a literal army worth of weapons. I'm fine with a magazine limitation. I'm not necessarily against it either, but I'm just very weary of banning anything. Depends on who you ask. Some say anything over 5 is high capacity. Especially when it comes to magazine limitation, I'm very wary of it, because some weapons, their standard is 5. So some weapons, in that case, could potentially have them extended to high capacity for 10 rounds. But some standard capacity round magazines is 30. So extended capacity or high capacity at that point will be anything above that. So it's arbitrary. I mean, we'll have to, if you want to go like literally like to every little level of it, you know, like every classification, like how, you know, for every weapon or whatever, like, I mean, pistols alone, like their standard magazines vary depending on the weapon itself. I think they should have more tightly controlled, but not outright banned. I love going to range with machine guns. When you're operating, what the fuck? When you're operating a fully automatic weapon with more than 30 cartridges and you start mixing that with marijuana and alcohol, that's where the fun begins. Oh my god. Oh man. Mild facepalm. Mild disconcerting facepalm. Muslim guilt, white guilt for Muslims. Oh jeez. And Carl's just questioning it too. He's confused too. Hey, welcome to the club, because I am as well. Basically, when you see a white person shit on white people is overly, it's called white guilt. Same, but with Muslims. I get, okay. Okay. I guess with that logic, I suppose, but why does it matter? You can convert in and out of Islam, but you can't convert in and out of a race. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that would be the rebuttal, though. I mean, like, that's why the whole idea of making fun of white guilt or whatever is because you can't, get in and out of that type of stupid shit. It's just like, your race is your race. You can't change that. Michael Jackson tried, but he failed. Why everyone wants to live in Europe and the West? The song is diarrhea. It's diarrhea. A diarrhea. A diarrhea. A diarrhea. Your religion is at your core. So, what does that make me? I'm just curious. My whiteness is spiritual? Oh god. Whoa. What is going on with this chat now? Why? What? Oh my goodness. Don't deny my white spirituality. My white spirituality, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, Carl. You can leave it, but you'll always be with you. May the Force be with you. Always. Always be in with the Force. May the Islam be with you. Shalom. May the Schwartz be with you. Indeed. I mean, there's some good things about Islam. Getting to slap a bitch, multiple hoes. I mean, I'm not really inclined to slapping some bitches unless they're trying to kick my ass, and I'm gonna. Well, at that point, I'm doing more than slap a bitch. But multiple hoes. I mean, there's definitely some benefits in that. When you're raised in it, you tend to get woke as fuck on the JQ. That's why so many former Christians become Super Fedora edgelords. They're often compensating.
God damn it.
They're overcompensating. I guess that explains Tyler a little bit. I mean, to be fair, you kind of hit him on the head. Because I can consider myself edgy about it at times, but geez, I'm not like Tyler Edge. He's fucking out. He's like beyond the edge. Just like Carl. Nah, that doesn't really describe him as much. Like, low key though, I kind of see that about. I mean, he's not like a fedora wearing edgelord. He's just like, I don't even know what the fuck he is, honestly. My fedora was handcrafted by Celtic druids from the smoothest negroid leather that I myself hunted while on a DMT yoga bow hunting trip. It's not important to me. Who? Tyler or me or Ignore? Yeah, I know. That's kind of a little art. That kind of is a little vague. Like, former Christians become Super Fedora edgelords. Because, I mean, I'm definitely former Christian. Tyler is. Carl, he's not Christian, but former Muslim. But I guess kind of applies, I suppose. I mean, they don't consider it religious in itself. So, is a dogmatist? A little bit. Honestly, low key, a little bit. Because he's just spewing like this specific, like, objective dogma view of how he thinks shit should be ran, instead of like at least leaving it open to some form of scrutiny. I mean, there's no need to be cringe and collectivist about it.
Amen.
Consider myself a super atheist. Prepare your religion to feel the wrath of white hate. Damn, son. Oh. Let's do this something. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, really.
Muslim guilt. I don't really necessarily. I mean, nothing really about that was specifically about being guilty about the Muslims, though. It was just saying religion entirely, which I tend to agree. You will not deny my immense euphoria, Jimmy. That's why I'm embracing his immense euphoria. I embrace that euphoria, as all should embrace the euphoria. Embrace the euphoria. I like how I just like look off over here instead. I just do that for when I get deep. Makes it a little bit more creepy. What do you think, boy? What are we gonna do? Just operate accurately to the camera? No. We're gonna make things a little off center, a little chaotic. He's ranted for about 30 minutes. Or 30 minutes. Who? Let me comment. Do you really want to go back to Dark Ages when the get out of here. When the churches rule from Iron Fist and smell shit radiated from the very trees because they hadn't been scienced yet. I'm an atheist and a Marcus, so I'll let you figure it out. Wasn't he against... So... I'm mildly confused, but my first guess would be that he was against this type of thing. Marx wasn't really very pro-religious, if I remember correctly. Bzz, bzz. Ah. Bzz, bzz. Bzz, bzz. Bzz, bzz. Bzz. Oh my god, all the buzzings of electronics. Oh my god, it never ends. The hum of a fridge. Billy the fridge. I went ahead and had a ballistic weave for Fall 4 installed on my show to make it bulletproof. Nice. Is that little beetle back? That little beetle's on this little fucking file cabinet. It was around last time, I remember. Had him chilling on me. Little beetle bro. Show me ball caps. I don't know why. I've always been kind of a collector of ball caps, though. I've got, like, how many in this little thing here? How many caps do I got? 5 caps. Like, what? Sir? Sir, can I help you? Can I help you, good sir? Can I help you, good sir? What did I ever do to you? What in the fuck did I ever do to you, good sir? Have I ever insulted you directly? Have I ever thrown names, good sir? Have I ever besmirched your value as a man? I think not. Sometimes. I'm back. Hey. Oh, streams on. I figure. Yeah, I know people watch streams whenever people are on. I mean, like, because honestly, like, I mean, the most I can really think is like whenever you're not around, I'll be like, I always kind of think back of like, it can be confusing characters sometimes. I mean, but beyond that, do you work this weekend? Most undoubtedly. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, to be fair, there will be, like, some things I'm just like, huh? I'll just be like, what is this cryptic messaging? Elaboration is needed and necessary. But to be fair, I do it for even fun. It's just because it's the chat. I mean, it's the nature of just reading text instead of talking to somebody, you know? Huh? Oh, I think he's murmuring a song. There's a free music festival on Saturday and Sunday. Oh, damn, son. That reminds me, I need to get August 2nd off and also the 15th, 16th, 17th, and 18th off. Because I want to go camping on my birthday, dude. I want to go do it. Cardrove, come Cardrove. Is the concrete more comfortable to you, Bear? Turtle. He's a turtle now. Oh, why am I so heavily amused by this? Turtle Bear. Turtle Bear. This is what. Hey, Bear. Oh my God! It just follows him. Hi. Oh my Lord. Oh, he's so goofy. He's a goof boy. He's a goofy little boy. Oh my God. Oh, you're so goofy. Oh, you're such a goofy dog. You're so goofy. You're so goofy. I'm likely to know for camping I'm going to Arizona, but I don't know exact dates yet. It'll be hopefully maybe be before then. Then we can have like a bifecta of celebration. You going off to Arizona and my birthday. But maybe not. Cumdings isn't merely a salutation, it's a way of life. A fucking men. Cumdings, Jimmy, peace be upon you. It's 5 weeks. So it would have to be after. Potentially. Celebratory for a job then, maybe? I don't know. Because likelihood you aren't going to start, like, right away or, like, a week after you just get back type of thing. And it's likely you're going to have to still go through a process to get orientated and set up and shit. Why do I keep pressing that? Go away. My favorite climbing spot is either Moab, Utah, or Slot Canyons around the Lake Powell area. Oh, cool. Man, I need to go climbing more often, to be honest with y'all. Like, I love just... Like, it's just shit that... It's just things that I know I love, and just... But I just need to tap into, dude. Tap into nature. Tap into the way... To the way of the trees and the rocks and the waters. And the earths and the soils and everything else. And the natures and the animals. I probably said natures already. But you get my meetings. You get my drifts. You get them drifts. And then niggas, hey, peace out. I'm gonna have to pay off Tyler big time. Lol. Damn. I guess I'll like him aside man either way actually. Oh damn. Jeez. Damn, that's gonna suck. Gotta go climb gym at least once a week, usually on Friday or Thursday. Our climb goes out usually at least once a month. Our club, oh, that's pretty cool. Meet cool people in climbing clubs, gyms, hippies. Yeah, I mean, honestly, you wouldn't be surprised, but there are gym hippies out there. And they're pretty cool people, honestly. Pretty chill. Like, honestly, if I were somebody who would go to the gym, I'd probably be a gym hippie. This little Beatles just exploring this whole filing cabinet. Keeps going, like, back and forth, back and forth. This isn't a normal gym, a climbing gym with rock walls and things into Boulder. Yeah, oh, I know those type of gyms. I love those type of gyms. Those are probably the best gyms, because that's where I've been hanging out the entire time. I do like the other things occasionally, but pretty much the entire time you'll find me there. First 30 minutes, I'll probably do like some lifts, you know, to warm up, and then, you know, stretch myself out, and then do that.
In a bit.
So equipment other than some weights. Yeah. Man, I wish there was one near me, honestly, because there's a gym by me, but it's not like a big one, expansive, that could also include one of those. Seeing Robert do his own thing, oblivious to what me observing him, is kind of interesting. Aww. Gives me a cute little look, like, hi, I'm Bear. Give me happiness. Give me smiles. Give me loves. Scritches. Alright, well, I severely need to go take I was, but then I'm a little concerned about the background noise. Whatever. Robert lives life. He's got free rent.
You what?
He doesn't necessarily got free rent. No work, no job. No, that's not necessarily true either. He just gets to smoke dope, do whatever he wants. That part is true. Carl's just trying to describe your life. Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Loud noises of shit things. Shitty chairs.
pee in here. Right there. I think both plugs are available. I mean,
I'm just having it just to, here. You might want to step off this because this breaks any further. I'm just having it in here just to have it. So I actually need to charge my earbuds. But the earbuds are loud, then I like to have them charged a little different than that. Yes. Okay, that's something specific. Oh my god, all the cords!
too many damn cords.
You know, there's like those charger platforms.
Uh-huh.
We need one of those so bad.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Never
Oh
tried
my
that, yeah.
god, that'd be so nice. Just have it like right there, and we could just have everything. Just because you already have somewhat of a right idea of that little battery thing you got going on.
Right, yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know, you can just have it like chill there, and then you know, it's just, you can move it anywhere. All right, what the fuck's going on here? Biden 2020. Jesus, good Lord, Joe. When the cats are away, the mouse will play. Oh my god. Oh god, y'all. God, what the hell happened? Carl, why aren't you trying to at least assemble some control of the chaos? Yang 2020, Bernie 2020. I can agree with the Bernie. Yang, ugh. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. There's no way, man. I have no control over this autism. There's nothing I can do. You can just go, here is some edge. You know, just shoot hot lead down range. Oh, Tis just old. I'll try to walk through the door and take the base from Magnar. Sorry, man. I just gotta spend the night. Oh, fuck right off. If he did that, I just wouldn't know. This power hour, telling us to tell me line on raise and pain lip service will be necessary to become president. Long ago to pass, that shows that Biden's done. Yep. I'm in fear if we could act together for more years of Orange Man. Who do you think? Well, do you think we're not saying that? Do you think we're not saying that? Really, Joe? Now you're worried about it? Yeah, dude, seriously? You don't think we're saying that? What a clown world. It is a fucked up clown world. I honestly want to do is, I honestly wanted to make a long ass song just called Clown World, and it's just like, kind of like, it has like a really good upbeat to it. I had a pick that I just put away over here somewhere. Where'd I put it? I'm dropping caps.
Pick them up when Dad don't step on them.
Oh, I found them. All right, now where did those caps go? The cap. How did that one go over here?
Shit, they float.
I guess it was just that one.
I think so. I don't see anymore.
Oh, I'm still missing another. Whatever, I don't care. Ooh. Well, let me slap of it first. Yeah, it sounds lighter like this. Oh, Jesus Christ, what's going on here? Joe Former years of Orange Man Bad has been set in stone mind since today and off 2016. That's I forgot so. Phase 2. Flip the face. He'll destroy his country. Lies. I agree. Hi, Record. What's up? What do? He would destroy his country, give him time. Good. You ever give when Bill Clinton bombed my mother's family's country, did you? Under Clinton? And am I supposed to give a fuck about Trump? Yeah, seriously, honestly, though, for real. And Obama was doing the same exact stuff that Trump was doing. But, you know, not as bad. Like that means anything. It's so dark, B. I told him. Alright, let me get a damn light. Change them out. Motherfucker's happy. Alright, now what do I do to pick again? What was the total set? Okay, what do I do to pick again? Because yo asses had to get all triggered. We didn't have a light. Move it. pocketed it by accident? Probably did, honestly. Knowing me, I probably did. Okay, check here. Check my chain. Let me get my change out so I don't mistake that for pics. It's not all. That's also not change. I did not pocket it, but I'll keep all my change collective. What the hell? Why am I missing stuff? Is it over here? How in the... I am just being a retard right now, am I? I am. I found it. What's going on here now? I was supposed to use a Pikmin, you just use your hand. I can do whatever I want, bro. Do you have an amp for the bass? Yeah, I actually do. Actually, I do. It is also an electronic acoustic bass. They say today the next election, boomers will make up 70% of voters. Oh, God. Please no. Always something, huh? Loose strings. These are some loose strings, actually. Honestly, it would probably be a good idea to get them replaced. No! I actually now have to retune this now. That slap, though. I'll just go back to E. Might have just gotten home. Well, I got it to E. I was actually able to feel the E. I felt that. Get the fuck, get away from that. That's my rent, bish. Where's your rent, bish? It's mine.
I just put my rent in the bank.
Rabbit.
Never mind.
Yeah, he's just gone.
Did what?
Never mind. He's not.
Say again?
Chris said you need to put money in the bank tomorrow.
Yeah, but I don't know which card. I can't find that card.
Another card, this one.
Or is that the
Put
one we
money
need to
in
use?
tonight.
Huh?
I put money in tonight. I got
Okay.
gas and everything, so.
I'll put that mobile in just a second here.
So that'll let you do that tomorrow.
Yes,
Put
yeah,
anything tonight
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
or tomorrow. So I put my paycheck in
Nicolas
there.
Cage is getting deep fat fried right now. Epic. Let's hope he
So I
survives.
put my paycheck
I
in
doubt
there
he will. I doubt he's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
survive
earlier
the fry.
tonight. I
Okay.
got smokes. Gas was okay. Hopefully for a couple days, but
Right.
with that gas guzzler, you never know. I might want to get some tomorrow night. So I got trash again. That should be it for a couple of days.
Is this off now? Let's see what's off. It's probably all out tuned, to be honest with you. Why does that sound off? It's okay. I don't know what it sounds like.
Oh, man.
The ball. You are a ball. Who's a ball for? Imagine Joe and Robert doing a podcast together. They're both dosed to Philistine, document next 12 hours of a trip together. Oh my god, that'd be insane. Yeah, I think it's good. I want to try to diverge from that little progression thing I was doing from earlier now. So there's a little something I want to try to learn, but I want to try to actually make it a little bit more expansive a bit. Yeah. Guy's super punky. Super punk. I like bass streams. For real, though. Because honestly, I haven't done them in a while. I haven't gotten a... Ooh, moth. Get back here, bitch. I want to hold you. Get. Fuck you. Nah, I never heard of this there. If you like Nirvana, you like Kiss. Oh, for real. Yeah, I feel there definitely was a little Nirvana influence in that little lick I was just kind of throwing off in there, honestly. If I do say so myself, I felt like there was a little bit of that little Nirvana grungy punk influence going on. Say so myself. I'll take a break for a sec, because goodness gracious, my arm. My arm. Had to get like real tense there for a sec and just kind of grill my arm for a sec, but I'll come back in a second here, don't worry. Honestly, this bass is like perfect for punk and grunge. All that type of shit, to be honest with you. It's a great bass. I love it. I thought you already were taking your pills. I'm like, geez, man.
Yeah, no, actually.
Good lord, it's not even 10. It's not even dark out.
Not yet, but actually I found a free pizza.
Oh shit. Where?
Papa Murphy's.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Ooh. 3 topping pizza of your choice? Oh. Ooh. What do you think of toppings? Bandito! Hey, buddy boy. Come here, my little Dios mío, bandito. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, boy. Oh, my goodness. Who's a pretty boy? Who is...
We'll have that tomorrow.
Sweet. Oh. The bandito. Oh my goodness, boy. Wow. Goddamn cat. I'm coughing up hairballs. Oh, don't give me that look. Yeah. Flop. Right next to Bear. Oh my goodness.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah, we can get that pizza tomorrow.
Cool, that'll work.
What'd you do? I'll put this in the refrigerator.
Alright.
Because no, me and you will get lost. I know, with me, I know.
A band called Nerd Rose is dope. Instrumental band. Haven't really listened to any of those bands, but I've heard of Queens though. Methinks Red Cloud's musical expansion needs to be acquired here. Sounds like he has a list. A list.
A list of what, me?
Music.
Oh.
Bands, artists, songs, albums, tracks, vinyls, records to look at. Man, last night I had just not barely enough for a bowl. I spent so much of my time last night just grinding the shit out of my grinder. Oh man. Well, not grinding. Picking the shit out of my grinder. Like, using this little sucker and just like, just like a little mini human jackhammer, just like, picking out all the little bits of bud that were just kind of chilling out. It was absurd, dude. It was ridiculous.
I got a question.
No.
I have some alcohol. You know how I fix when I got to it at night, I would leave the rest of it, putting the rest of them in the freezer.
Yeah.
And I have that black glass probably nearly full of alcohol.
So you need help drinking it, huh?
No, I want to know how long does it last before it goes bad?
Oh. If it's open?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd give it like 2 or 3 days at most, just because it'd probably be stale or something. If it's frozen, it's probably good for a while.
Well, it's frozen.
Well, it's probably going to be good for a while.
Okay, so that won't get sick over it. And then it's in the refrigerator. There's a whole glass of
I'm pretty sure it'll be okay if it's in the freezer. Oh my god.
The fireworks dinner and everything else, never just touch it. So it's
so you've just been having them straight from the can. I thought you were about to be like, you were going to like straight up be like, you mind just having one of these for me? I'm just like, oh god, here we go.
You want one?
I mean, hey, I don't. Hey, if you got a spare one, I don't care. I mean,
I got it in the bottom in the sliding drawer
in the fridge.
All
right.
There should be 2 in there. One, go grab it. Go
All
grab it.
right. I could just throw you a few bucks or something. Or
No,
just
I don't care about that, man.
Okay.
When I'm broke, I'm broke.
Well, I guess that's one way to live by.
You find it?
Well, there's only one. It was just
That's
this.
cool. I just popped this one. You don't need spike punch or watermelon.
I don't know. The Spike Punch would be. I don't. They're both pretty much the same. So.
Yeah. Which one you want?
I don't know. I've never been a big fan of watermelons and alcohol, so I think the punch would be alright.
I like watermelon.
It's gonna be loaded with fucking sugar. Oh my god. Man, I'm probably gonna start because I've been drinking pretty much water all day. I'm gonna be feeling that on my enamel.
So since it's frozen, so I should be able to actually just kind of.
Like if it's like hot one day, just let it sit out for like a few hours in here, and it'll probably be perfect for you because it'll still be slushy a little bit in the interior, but it'll all be melted for the most part. Stir it around. There you go.
Okay. So the train can do. I'm dead, Lord. I thank you for bringing me home, but I wasn't ready to come home, man.
No, what about what? Jeez, what about? Okay, so far for. What about wills and inheritance and stuff like that? Like what's?
I don't have shit.
Well, whatever's left. I mean, what the fuck?
My body. Cremated. Put me in.
I mean, dude, there's so much crazy shit in that room that that will have to be sorted.
Cut my body into pieces and
no,
down in where they catch stuff in.
No, oh my god, no, we're not.
In the dumpster somewhere.
Okay, oh my god, if we can't afford it, we'll cremate you probably.
It's.
I don't know, like what the fuck.
Once I'm dead, I'm not me. I'm not. That's my body. I finally got rid of this damn thing with the baggy eyes and everything.
I feel exactly. I'd feel exactly the same way once I'm gone. It's like, oh well, I'm gone. It is what it is. But like, what about everybody else? I'm talking about everyone else. Just like, oh shit.
I want y'all to celebrate and have a damn party and basically.
Oh, that fucking. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hold on, pause. Wait, what? Hold on, rewind a second. Wait, what did you just say?
It's smoke my ashes.
Okay, we're not doing that. Okay, I don't think we're gonna. We'll simulate smoking ashes by smoking bowls and joints and everything else in between.
You gotta remember me, but
don't worry. We'll fucking don't worry. We'll make sure there's a side thing for all the bros. all the bros who truly knew you type of thing. There will be the formal situations, and all the bros who get together who truly knew you, and we'll all celebrate our own.
Oh,
We'll do the true funerals. How it's meant to be.
I don't know when I'm going. I'm 66, so shit should go very soon.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it. So
I mean, honestly, like even for the formal ass funeral I just went to, like that was honestly not really that terrible. It was such like the only things that were just weird about it was just the whole super like Catholicistic, stuff. It's just like okay, whatever. But like everything else, but they really were just like, hey, this is like kind of a weird way we're trying to. Mourn but celebrate at the same time. It was like a strange mixture of that. Because I mean, at the end of everything, we went to this lounge that was open for minors until 9, basically.
Right.
Because we had minors. I wasn't, so I can have a drink. And I was able to have a drink or two, whatever. So everyone, by that point, everybody was just having conversations, having fun, laughing, having a good time. So. Like pretty much that was just a moment of grief, and beyond that, from the whole bigger event, it's just it's kind of celebration, trying to connect with family, with kin and shit, It was good to, reconnect with them out there again for a little bit, and see what everyone's doing and stuff, So it was pretty cool to, see that too. So, at the end of the day, it was good, overall a good experience, which. People don't think funerals would be that way, but, why should they be so sad and so, like, gloomy and shitty, like, Like, I mean, it's gonna be sad and kind of shitty, but, I mean, they're, like, it's more than that, it's not, like, it is just, about that person and stuff, but,
anyway,
it's also just everything else, it's about, the families that, the relationships and stuff.
My wife's funeral?
I don't think so yet. I think this is one of the stories that you haven't ranted off about yet.
Okay, well, my wife's funeral, basically, when she was in the hospital, we couldn't do anything, basically, so they used it for science, where they cut up the body and everything.
Like a cadaver type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And eventually, then they send you the ashes.
Pretty much to remain to what was left.
Right.
Yeah.
So the ashes were sent to her brothers, and that's on Thanksgiving. I was a little bit in my clinical depression stage.
Yeah, I mean,
so
understandable.
I got pissed off. He said, "Why don't you work in?" And I got, it just snapped because my brain, man, it don't bother me, man. So I left and said, "I want the ashes." So I got me a car for about $1,000. And then I put her ashes in the trunk. Well, I got back to Texas, and and then Blake and my stepdaughter told me, he must be where the driver.
Oh, is this the story where they actually got stolen?
Yeah, because she had pawned the car to get some money and blah, blah, blah.
I thought it was like the actual funeral service. Okay. I guess there wasn't really one.
There was one. Basically, what happened is the ashes were in the trunk.
They probably were just...
got to the car, and I never know what happened to the ashes.
Honestly, they probably were just...
I wanted to take them to Arizona or somewhere, but
Yeah, they honestly probably just spread them around on the side of the highway off of Texas somewhere or some shit.
But that sucked, man. That bummed me out.
I mean, like, when I die, I don't mind being used for science. I'm for that a little bit. I'm like, okay, all right. Pick up my brain a little bit, to pursue neurological science endeavors. Because my brain will probably be a fit candidate at the end of the day.
But that's
honestly, any brain is.
That's my body. That's not my spirit. My spirit flies, and her spirit already been gone after doing all this shit. She didn't care. She was up there, whatever is up there, and shit. She's flying away. So one day we'll know. I mean, shit. Yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Oh man.
Nirvana, as some like to call it. Your Tools cover of No Quarter by Led Zeppelin. I have not yet. Tool did a badass live cover. Ah, man. I would just open a watermelon Four Loko. That flavor is pretty good.
Oh, I like Four Loko.
It's not Four Loko, it's a natty. It's a naughty. And I am, for some reason, drinking a Steel Reserve, which is probably not the greatest option. But you know what? Fuck it. It gets me there.
But you know,
Carl Rowe just quoted you. My spirit flies, Robert Ray 2019.
where it flies, it does fly, man. And I'm ready to fly. Take me home. Shit, ain't afraid. I'm ain't afraid of nobody.
Try not to laugh. Try so hard not to laugh.
Really, I don't. You're gonna beat me up and kill me, man, fucker. Then that sends me home. Thank you. Somebody comes in the garage and says, "I'm gonna kill you." And says, "Well, sir, first let me pray for you, because you're doing the best thing I've always wanted to do."
Pretty much,
I wanted to die."
unless like someone else intervenes, pretty much their bodies is like the one that's gonna tell you like we're done. I don't think.
Thank you, Lord, for taking me home. Bless this guy for doing it. Thank you. Kill me. The guy walks away. He's crazy.
If I was Robert, I'd spend the last of my days hunting down the bastards, steal my wife's ashes. Fuck whoever did that, what an asshole. For real though, if like I wasn't, like if he wasn't all the way out here, I would probably feel the same.
What's that?
Like if you're still out in Texas or some shit, try to hunt down whoever stole your wife's ashes and just, I don't know what you do. At least try to find out what happened to them. At the very least. But,
I tried, I just blew it off.
I mean, at the same time, I couldn't blame you for that either. Like
because it's the ashes. That's not the spirit. When the body dies, your spirit's going to go somewhere. So it's because it's going to go to the black tunnel and then coming up to the dark with the bright light and it's something that you can never conceive. It says in the Bible. We don't know what it's going to be like.
I'm back again.
It's going to be awesome. And I can't wait. She can kill me. I can't kill myself. No, that's suicide. You can't do that.
Isn't that a little arbitrary though? Because if you're legitimately like done with like life, you don't feel like you're able to do anything else really, or type of thing for whatever. Like there is the doctor assistance. I think that's
I think the doctor's going to help me, and I think the Lord will understand.
Well, but if you're going for the same thought process either way, because there's states that don't have that yet. I think there's only 2 states, Oregon being one of them.
Oregon does.
Yeah, Oregon being one of them. I think Connecticut's the other one because my coworker, one of my good friends, one of our mutual friends recently did that out in Connecticut because he had terminal cancer.
I think the Lord knows it basically what you're going through, and you have cancer, and He's ready to take you home.
I mean, because not only that, but I think any person would kind of understand going through that. Like, I mean,
yeah,
like, because at least for me, like, if there's no true, real way to, like, end someone else's suffering besides, be like, hey, this is just, at this point, I just, like, made the conscious decision that this is just what I want to do now. Like, I mean, like, if they're, like, still 30 and they're thinking that, then that's a little different. But if they're, like, like in their 90s and they're like, yeah, like, there's actually a couple there's an article on it. Like, there was a couple, they just both decided, like, yeah, we're, like, in our 90-something, and we just did pretty much everything we could think of together and all that, and yeah, so we're just gonna.
Nothing's wrong with them, no cancer or anything. They just want to die because you're 90.
I mean, they don't really have they literally did everything in life. They just, like, they felt very fulfilled. They're like, there's, we're, like, it's better than one of us dying and then the other one living for another year or two without us,
Right, yeah.
So, I mean, they both just made the conscious decision at that point, like, there's, yeah. I mean, there's different cases as to why, it's, people will do it, but...
What would the Lord think? I don't know. But,
I mean, there's, I mean,
But
if you're, up at that, if you're like, like 100 something or whatever,
well,
even
take
for
me
example.
down, Lord. I'm
Like,
tired. I'm ready to go home, man. What else you got? All these bitches that you told me that have to take care of and everything else during this lifetime and shit. I'm done.
But yeah, your point exactly. Like, for some people, like, even if some people just know they're gonna die at a certain age or whatever, they're like, it's like, well, at least I'll try to do as much as I can before I just literally can't do nothing else, So
I'll tell you one thing: if they actually you have cancer and they're doing chemotherapy and radiation and everything else, no, thank you.
Yeah, and we're just
Let me go. Let me cancer. If the Lord wants to take care of my cancer,
it's
well. If he doesn't, I'm going home.
I mean, there's definitely been a lot of advancements in it, but if you're in this country, then how much it costs is like pretty much not like even some of the richest motherfuckers can't even afford it. It's just ridiculous.
I mean, Oregon Health Plan's great. You can get an Oregon Health Plan, but I'm from Texas, so.
I mean, you could probably, but I don't know.
You gotta live here to get it, which is great.
You've lived here long. You've lived here long enough at this point.
But you gotta be in other words, I got Medicare first.
It's just some literally
because then I came to Oregon. So,
basically, there's just like some weird bureaucracy bullshit that they're asking.
But if I was in Oregon first and then got Medicare.
Then you would have been fine.
Oregon Health Plan, then basically you get both. But yet, it's first. It should have had Medicare first, and then I can't get another. That's shit, So I don't care. Mom asked me, why don't you go to the doctor? One reason I don't go to the doctor is because the doctor is basically somebody that kind of sorts out which way you want to go. You go to this guy. Oh, whether you're urine leading, okay, you can go this guy. Oh no, you have urethra. Oh, you need to go this guy. No, you need to go this guy. Oh, you have back option. Oh, you have to go this guy. $35 a week every time I see a fucking doctor. No, thank you.
There's another story that there's actually a YouTuber commentator named David Pakman. He had an $879 doctor visit. Guess how long it was?
10 minutes.
You're actually fucking on the dot. 10 fucking minutes.
Yeah, no shit.
And it's because of how obscenely absurd our fucking for-profit health insurance and healthcare is. I mean, as much as there are problems with with other countries' healthcare systems, you don't get this type of shit. You don't hear about like medical bankruptcies or like having to literally like pay up front at the doctor just to visit them just on a basic fucking checkup. You might hear about like maybe certain, like expenditures or, maybe like, different tax rates or whatever, certain things or, or maybe like they have to pay certain things out of pocket, but, certain things they don't have to, there's still issues about, their healthcare systems, but you don't hear this type of shit at all.
The last time I saw my doctor, I told him basically about the back and everything, and I told him about, can you find somebody that basically can help me? I've got the medical, what I have. So went to this rehabilitation center, and so I was, and how much it's going to be? $35? Yes, $35 each time you see me. Come out here. I don't think so. Bye-bye. I'm not... I only make so much money. And I don't know I'm going to want to go full-time. That'd be great, but shit, that'd be hard.
Yeah, like there's...
So I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm okay with...
I mean, you're not the only one who feels the same way about this shit. I mean, there's like millions of different other people who have slightly different stories, but at the end of the day, they're pretty much like, I have to pretty much try. Yeah, like I don't have the money. I don't know what to do. I have to try to do this and this and this and this and this, but I can't do this and this and this because of my whole problem in the first place. And also, you're just like, and people like there's so many people in this country that feel utterly disenfranchised, and I do too. Even I'm kind of stable, and even that's a little teeterous.
But you're in the Oregon Health Plan.
Yeah, and I mean, even then, I don't. It's just like I don't go in that often. So and the thing is, like, I don't have to worry about, paying a fee just to visit, but no one should. It shouldn't, you shouldn't have to pay a fucking fee just because you need to get a checkup or, there might be something wrong with you or you're sick or you broke your fucking arm.
But so you haven't made it, man. Really.
I mean, I guess when it comes to the whole system that is in place, I guess I do.
How come the rest of the United States can't? Is Oregon making money without charging on anything? If they are, why don't the rest of the United States basically use this as a pattern, basically to do in the United States? But
because a lot of the pharmaceuticals and health insurance industries buy off with lobbyists and shit, a lot of politicians, like Cory, the big hub, the big state for pharmaceutical industries is actually in New Jersey, and Cory Booker is running in the Democratic primary. Guess where he's senator of New Jersey, and guess where a lot of his money comes from? Pharmaceutical executives and industry and health insurance lobbyists and things of that like. So I mean, and they just. They just want to continue to, pretty much, literally over about 70% of the whole country collectively, give or take approximately, wants, a universal healthcare plan, whether, they don't really care how it's implemented. They just want a form of that because there's different ways you can implement it. And I mean, but then you continuously see all these candidates and shit try, saying, oh, we're for trying to make sure people have proper health care and stuff, but we want to make sure people can have affordable health care and make sure that, people can opt in and buy into certain things and stuff. It's like no one wants to fucking, spend money trying to make themselves, better health-wise. And also, I mean, I don't think you should have to, because it's something that is a necessity to make sure that you're in better health, isn't it? When that is a better functioning society overall, one that's a healthy one. When you have half of them can barely afford to pay their medical expenses and are crippling, and are just struggling with that just because of their own health problems alone. I mean, it's a wonder why, a lot of people are disenfranchised in the country. Speaking of that, Suzuki Buttigieg went full booty juice today. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, he's another one of those corporate sellout pharmaceutical establishment thugs. I can't stand that guy. Dude, why do you think I make fun of him so much? Because he's a piece of shit like the rest. What's booty juice? You mean the tranquilizer that they use in mental hospitals? No, booty judge. He just went full booty juice.
Oh, perfect.
He went full booty juice and back down on Medicare for all. Like a little prick, a little pussy. Another name for booty judge. Marianne Williamson gave $80 billion of reparations to African America. Dude, she is literally insane. She's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna get an LA. That other one actually, I think, was charged up. It is.
And then when there was light.
And then there'll be light. It's also booty keg. I prefer booty judge. Booty judge or bust. I think reparations will be a big promise to whoever nominates. Probably. I don't know. Hopefully not. Tell the Prime Minister of New Zealand, you go, girl. Still waiting for the Serbian Ottoman reparations. Oh my god. Picture just calling up world leaders. Dude, Trump does that every now and then. I picture that now. The 20 Dems need to get out of the race and leave the top 4 to get fight it out. I mean, we'll have to agree that on that one. Well, more like 5 or 6. You gotta leave a few in there to keep it fun. Reparations are illogical. Agreed. Agreed. Oh, God. Damn you, Robert. He gave me my reparations. Oh. Hi. Why do you have to be so goofy and so funny? Small dogs are funny. We may think that, but much of the progressive movement is hopping on board the reparations bandwagon. That is unfortunately true. And it's illogically dumb. I can't even really think it's called a social safety net. That's what reparations are. Call them social safety nets. And just have it across the board. Kyle Kulinski and David Bagman both say they support black reparations, so does Humanist Reports Mike Figueredo. Yeah, and that's irritating. It's one of the fundamental things I disagree about them. And also, I'm not even really that big of a fan of David Pakman in the first place, to be honest. I mean, it's not that I don't like him, but I wouldn't say I dislike him either, you know? How about reparations in the form of Medicare for all? Yeah, dude. 'Cause honestly, man, like, when it comes to healthcare, dude, nothing more as a fucking American riles me up than fucking the problems of our healthcare system, dude. Like, because I say that specifically because there's really honestly no other country that has to worry about this type of shit. I like Pac-Man way more than Jimmy Dore, but he's a hit and miss. Whatever, man. Pac-Man is good with numbers. He's a very calculated numbers guy, but so are you, so I mean, to be honest, I can see that. It's not that I don't dislike the fact that he's a numbers dude. I mean, the reason why I don't really like him is because there are some things I have issue with, mainly on foreign policy. Like, he's kind of a pro-Israel, chill goof. Like, he discredits some people on the left just because they might be anti-Semitic, and he really plays that trope really hard, and it's so fucking annoying. Some areas I agree Pac more than Dore. Some areas I agree with Dore more. Dore is a bit regressive. Pac-Man is a bit neoliberal. I don't know. I don't really... I mean, Dore is regressive. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. He's not like... I mean, I don't know. I guess I could kind of agree with that a little bit. He's not, like, outright regressive, but, I mean, I wouldn't, like... But, honestly, I would say he's definitely way more progressive than regressive if you want to go with these labels. But, honestly, Pac-Man is definitely... I don't know. I'd say he's a little bit more than a bit neoliberal. I still like Dore a lot. I'm not saying he's bad, just shits the bit sometimes. Yeah. And so the whole... thing about the Dalai Lama thing, and
Jajamän, så där bär där baka.
What?
I voted and I had it straight.
Why'd you do that? I don't even know what I was about to say. I had a point, and then that and shit. Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
I
no.
threw away a card and don't think it's gonna matter. And the next card come up, and it was had a straight or whatever it was. I don't know what it was now, but I had the card, had the hand, but I blew it. It was bad.
The way you said that, it was bad. It was bad. Oh my god. Oh man. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got that hand. But the only thing else I'm trying to this other guy I'm trying to get ahead of is already playing too.
Damn.
So we're playing at the same time. Somewhere in the universe. Don't tell me where.
I remember T.Pain was talking about child bride marriages over Pakistan or whatever. And Thor was like, who are we to judge? There's nothing worse than the Crusades or dropping nuclear bombs. Well, I mean, he makes that point a lot, so I don't know. I don't remember that take, so I mean, I really wouldn't know.
Is it true that the Enterprise is on its way? Yes.
Huh?
Oh no, not the Enterprise! I'm worried if we're not sure we're all gonna die.
What? I know you're watching Star Trek because I know the original series is on there.
Yeah, anyone in a red shirt dies.
Basically.
Except for Scotty. Then just like...
I guess good thing you have a name related to that.
Sure, is it true the Enterprise is on its way? Yes. I'd be more like, no, I'm gonna die! Especially if I'm wearing a red shirt.
What's the following white Americans still benefits from slavery and ancestors of white Americans were slaves? That's a common excuse. And if you say no slaves or slaves are currently alive, they respond white Americans still benefit from slavery and blacks still suffer from it. How? I tried to have the same conversation before Stefan, but they don't even care about our arguments. I'm against reparations. Well, hey, at least there's another thing we can all unanimously agree upon. We're against reparations. We are a white supremacist hate speech channel, and we're against reparations. Delete us, YouTube. Please don't. Actually, please don't. We're really not. I'm white as fuck, but
They even came up...
Huh?
we're not a hate
They
speech
even
channel.
came up with the term red shirts.
Mm-hmm.
For extras in a movie that die off quickly.
Well,
Because of Star Trek.
that ain't nice.
Not at all. Yeah, it really is. At that point, you have to bring the excuse to the drug war and the prohibition of drugs at that point. That's where the argument should be when it comes to cases like that.
Oh, what time is it?
Because drug war is bullshit and drug prohibition is absurd.
Only 9:17. No, okay, cool. Alright, one more token of poking. And then I'm going to pitch more poker because I'm trying to reach. You just get out of the way. Yeah. No, I think you're already dead, and I think I ain't gonna play you because I think you're already dead there. You were for a while. Come here. I'll get you, man.
Even drug war is no excuse for the violence and exploitation. Yes, an excuse. No, made your life choices. I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying in order to stop these whole problems in the first place, we should tackle this problem so then we can't make any more of these stupid fucking excuses. The guy from American Boomer may have some points, but younger ones use it as an excuse for their actions. Not everyone who sells weed or even hard drugs like coke or molly are out shooting each other. So the dealers aren't necessarily shooting each other, it's the guys who guard them. And they're usually the young kids who do them. The only disenfranchised kids. Young unions would throw a fuck ton of money. Police unions would throw a fuck ton of money on a bill to end drug war. Yeah. Honestly, it sounds like they would do that to stop it because they make a lot of money to put people away for meaningless things like drugs and shit. Oh, you have a little bit of coke. Prison. I guess the coke on Wall Street doesn't matter. What about all the rocks of coke that are being done out in Wall Street? What about all the fucking illegal drugs done there, huh? We're gonna talk about the crazy fucking illegal parties that are being held at fucking private estates by billionaires.
Dad have any? That was just my hat.
I just show them because insert impression. Nope. Next. Yeah.
Scrubber.
People think it. Another thing people don't think about is police lobbying against self-driving cars because of speed trap quota revenue. That is right. And honestly, our county is notorious for that. There's a lot of hills and shit. So speed traps are notorious around here. A recall campaign was just announced against Cape Brown. Oh my god. You know me, Ignar. I don't care what drug you use and party at my house, whatever substitute you want, as long as you provide it and don't make a mess. Yeah. I mean, I'm a little bit more, like, I prefer if certain ones weren't done at my place, but if you happen to be high off them or whatever, I don't care. Even then, if you, at the end of the day you do use them and I just don't happen to see you, and you clean up your mess and it looks like you never even done it in the area you did it at, fine by me. So it's just like, pretty much my rule is, as long as I don't know you did it really, if it's not really something I am inclined to, I don't care. I've been arguing for self-driving cars for years, but dumbasses, normies, the technology just isn't there yet. I've already know though, the replacement would be even bigger still. Oh, of course. Yeah, because that will make it even better. Let's replace a shell with another shell. I know that, I just think it never will be. Probably early to mid-2020s when we see the first consumer models. Probably. I wish we could make it mandatory, honestly.
Oh, man.
Like, at this point, we need... I don't even think it'll be that early. Americans are afraid of self-driving cars. I do agree. Actually, let me tell you a story. When I went over to my brother's last week, I got a chance to meet some of my family over in Texas. They're conservative, of course. So I was talking about self-driving vehicles, and they were like, yeah, you know, I was always kind of against it, because even back when they had, like, phones inside vehicles, let me do it. Like, inside vehicles, you know, and stuff, where you can put them in there. You know, I was even against that, because, like, why do we even need that? And now look at it, we even got these phones and stuff. It's like, yeah, I mean... In a way, I just kind of showed her, kind of softly, you know, me embracing technology in a sense. Of like, yeah, I mean, you know, it's pretty cool, you know, that we're seeing this because, you know, like, I think, you know, there's a lot of potential to be done with that. You know, but at the same time, we have to, you know, worry about the ramifications of it and what to do about that as well. So, while it's very interesting, it's very complex. And I think due to the complexity of it, I think all the complexity of it is why they're so, at least a lot of different conservatives tend to be against it in a lot of ways. Because they're like, there's too many new things about this. There's a lot of things I need to now understand again. What was wrong about before, I don't want to change to new stuff now. It feels like I just changed into this stuff now. People are stupid. We're letting 4,000 people die. A year died because of our stupidity. It's way more than 40,000 a year, bro.
What?
That's exactly why I like gang. Embrace the technology, prepare for the effects. I mean, that's what, I mean, I don't necessarily dislike him, but there's just criticisms I have about him. But I do like that he focuses on this. At least he talks about it. That's what I like. I like the idea that at least you're talking about something that no one else does. Self-driving cars don't rubberneck to look at accidents or billboards. Yeah. And also, they don't swerve around out of nowhere because you, like, fell asleep or because you saw something or freaked out or panicked or some shit. And they don't, cream into a pole or into somebody or drive, ram themselves into another vehicle because they're drunk or high. So, I don't know. Self-driving cars seems like the most logical, understanding way to go. He needs to improve foreign policy. Improve? He needs to do way more than that. He needs to... Oh my god. He needs to, rethink it entirely. Not to mention they could drive much closer to each other. Yeah, because they're able to... they could actually do that because they're, calculated to think about those things. Eliminate traffic overnight. Cut down emissions even if they aren't all electric. There's a lot of positives to it. And when it comes to climate change, we need to take the any and all realistic approaches as possible. Pretty much any and all approaches. Even the whole, ban plastic straws thing, I'm for, even though it's so mundane and small. And I bitch about it, because, yeah, we're doing so many small things, but what about the bigger picture, huh? Nice that we're doing this, but we need to do more. Thank you very much. Forgive my pessimism, overlaying all the optimism under my approach on that issue. Cut down in commute time, improve quality of life, decrease stress. Yep. Gabbard 2020. Gabbard, Bernie 2020. Gabbard, Bernie. Gabbard, Bernie. Even though Gabbard ain't gonna make it, cause she got hashtag canceled. Hashtag canceled. Hashtag canceled. Bernie got canceled too. Hey, yeah. Hey, don't think I'm not, thinking about that either. Very likely he is too. 80% chance likely that he also is. Honestly, at this rate, it's more like 90. I'm not, there yet, but yeah, he's pretty much there. Forgive my Bernie bro-ness, but, yeah. System's fucked. So broken. Juvenile Skullfest 668. And how long? Brand hasn't lost it. Not even close. Don't undermine the DNC. You don't think they're going to be... They've been fighting tooth and nail to make sure that, he looks bad? They've been doing that literally for, years now. Years. The DNC will not let Bernie become a nominee. The DNC was rigged in favor of the establishment. Doesn't matter what the DNC thinks. How does it literally not fucking matter what the DNC thinks? They literally decided the 2016 election. You don't think they're going to decide this one? You don't think they're going to decide the one in 2008? Or 2012? Or fucking 2004, 2000? You don't think they're going to decide this? They do that every fucking year. Of course it fucking matters what they think. The DNC was still right out from under him. I thought we learned this in 2016. Exactly, dude. The DNC tries to get homie Max Exodus. He already did it. And I didn't see it then. Yeah, Carl pretty much already beat me to it. Yeah, there was a lot of protests and shit, and people booing him out. But people still sat there and took it.
Damn it!
They still sat there and just took it at the end of the day, didn't they? The DNC tries to rig it. Remember the time they did it in 2015-16? Yeah. Oh, I kind of forgot that happened. was that was when that was between Al Gore. What? No. That was a while ago. Before that was no, who it was. It was Hillary Clinton. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it was between her and who was the other guy? Was it Bush? I think it was it a Jeb Bush? No, I don't think it was a Jeb Bush. Oh, Trump. Okay, so What happened in 2015? That because I thought she was because it was a really contested race, and technically Bernie was during the primaries was ahead in most metrics and most polls, and pretty much also within votes too, and didn't seem to fucking win. As if they didn't rig it before, I guess we all forgot. If Murray wins to vote, but the DNC rejects him, superdelegates, they still exist. They're still there. They're still going to decide who should be the nominee. Our votes don't mean dick. They never mean shit when it comes to these primaries. I'll also be mailing a postcard of a middle finger to Prez. Well, I think the person who's going to get that is going to be his accountant. The person who deals with their mail and finances and all that other bullshit. Tedious things. One of his associates is going to see that. He himself won't see it. So you're just giving the middle finger to one of the people who works under him. Well, Stefan, they already did it once before. Why I left. And why I didn't vote then won't in 2020. Wise decision there, sir, because I haven't done it yet. I'm waiting this for. I'm not like I won't vote if if I can already tell that I ain't going. I vote greener, libertarian, dem kind of shit. I mean, I don't know what that like. I don't, like in 2016, there was even a little bit of momentum for Jill Stein, and how much percent did she get? They were just trying to get 5% in vote, and how much percent did she get? 1%. And being one of those voters, really kind of a shining light in my eye to say, hey, the establishment owns this election and owns the elections overall. And that little vote you just did didn't mean shit. Wasn't any momentum for Jill Stein. I don't know, there was a little bit. There's a lot of internet momentum in some states. He got like 2%. He got like some momentum in like his hometown. But I did really not see much for Gary Johnson. But to be fair, I saw kind of more of an equality of both. I saw momentum for both. So I mean, and both of them had the equivalent of like, state control of like their hometown, basically. And the internet. This is a problem with liberals. We don't learn from our mistakes until they have nearly happened twice. Hindsight is in even 2020 for us. If all four candidates are shit, I'm writing in my gravel. Yeah, and he doesn't even want to be president either. He just really doesn't. He's just like, no, I don't want any part of this. I just really don't. I just want to go out there and just say fuck you to all of them. Show them for all the frauds that they are. I'll show every one of you. I just want to show who's for. And let me at him. Let me at him. Let's do the man dance. You want to do a man dance, Biden? I'll do a man dance with you, you son of a groping bitch. I'll man dance you, Biden. I'll man dance your ass, bitch. We'll see who grubs harder.
Yes.
There are still people who expect the DNC to respect fair democracy, said. Just abolish that stupid fucking organization. Democrats already shit the bed and rolled around in diarrhea long before Trump was elected. Long, even before that. I traveled this road before. Man, the party and start over. That's what I like to see. People like Dora have been advocating that since 2014. And I've been someone who kind of advocates for it too. The only reason I'm still sticking is literally just because of Bernie and Gabbard at this point. That's it. If it wasn't for them, I'd be gone. I would have been gone in the 2016 election. In fact, I was. Then I came back again for this election. So it's just like, I mean, you know, there's not much, like, because I'm in a close primary state, I have to do that stupid shit. Now, if it was an open primary state, I would have jumped ship a long time ago and still would have voted Bernie regardless. Or, you know, at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, that's who I'm still voting for. But, besides that, nah. I'm just dumb. Hopefully Kyle changes his mind about taking over Democrats if they fuck up in 2020. Dude, I mean, there is one thing I have to kind of give him some respect for. He is not wrong when you have to take it from the inside out. Dude, there's no way you're going to do it for a third-party system. The only way you can do it that way is if you just destroy it utterly. Destroy the entire thing utterly and just start up anew. Either that or take it over from the inside out and then restructure it entirely anew. But I don't see any other metrics of how that's going to work. And if you take it over from the inside out, the establishment will fight you literally every single step of the way and, like, barely get any shit done over the course of, like, a few years every time. And it's likely that all will get backwatered anyway due to loopholes and corruption and bullshit due to the establishment that still lingers within the whole system in itself. So, I don't know. The better option seems like just take it all out. This taking over thing isn't working. We need an end two-party system. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of saying. As much as I respect Justice Dems for their admiration, I find their naivete a little hilarious, if not frustrating. Because while they had success, how long until they themselves are corrupted? Or fail. And then they're voted out. See, all these Justice Dems, these are just their first fucking elections. First terms. You only survived one terms. If you survive a few terms, talk to me. Alright? So, they haven't really earned the thing. Yeah, they're actually getting that type of thing. The Justice Dem should have been third party. Honestly, I kind of agree, but it wouldn't work. At least with this, they got some success, but even then, how long until it fails? Unfortunately, the Justice Dems, just as much as the rest of the establishment in itself, are a house of cards. Because they're going to eventually fall under their own weight and lose momentum too. Yeah, they got a few wins. They might keep them in there. Will they keep going? Will they be able to expand further from this? Will they actually be able to take over the whole Dem Party like they claim? Or are they going to lose that whole idea and to just kind of wither off into obscurity and just merge into one of the many democratic organizations to push democratic values and ideas? The Justice Dems staffers literally called Cenk Uygur and Kyle. Yeah, especially if that whole shit. Yeah, that I don't really like the Justice Dems organization. I'm more like the candidates. I mean, when I talk about the Justice Democrats, I talk more about the candidates in themselves, not more so the organization, because the organization is just like the rest of them, honestly. At least they have a credential on the candidates, and at least so far, they seem to have upheld it in their own ways. But beyond that, we'll see. There needs to be more time to see how far they can keep this thing at it. And they really lost a good lifeline when they kicked Jake and Kyle out over some stupid bullshit. Because my Fifis, he said some things back in the day in the early years, and then Kyle supported it, so... Triggered! Racist misogynists! Rawr! Like, God, like, faggot, fuck off. Like, they have done way more than your punk ass being just fucking political commentators than you have ever done in your lifetime. Little punk bitch. Is the Jai Paul good? Like I said, the candidates aren't necessarily bad. You have some candidates cooked and build out and build Principal Pramila Jayapal. Oh yeah, her. Yeah, with the whole fucking Pago thing, with the whole with Pelosi and shit. Yeah, some of them have already compromised. So, yeah, even now, some of them have already withered and compromised themselves to some extent. But because it doesn't underline the whole woke narrative, she's still good. Poke! Poke. I have a friend who swears by her. Jayapal voted for Pago. She's not as bad as a corporate dem, but she has areas of concern. Yeah. She's compromised herself in some areas, which brings them up for concern. Now, I would say, like, I respect her more as a person, because at least when she makes these decisions, like, she's not doing it because she's a shill, at least right now. I'm saying right now, because it's not highly open. She actually does take a corporate money or whatever the fuck. It's more, I think, as a compromise to at least bring up the idea that they can build up political points or whatever so that they can have more influence, so they can do more progressive ideas later on. Like, if that idea, like, I can at least see where they might be coming from, but still, it brings up areas of concern. You're being a politician as a politician at this point. When Cortez and Kana vote against it. Yeah, as much as Cortez seems like kind of a goofball, I respect her way more than anyone in Congress right now, honestly. Besides Kana and Grijalva, and that's pretty much it. Unless anyone can think of other names, I can probably be like, but besides that, Bumpkus. Oh, there is Lee Carver, I think. No, not Lee Carver. Yeah, I think that's his name. It's like some ginger dude, but he calls himself a socialist, but I don't know if he actually is or not. I'm not one to believe every candidate should have the exact same policies. We need differences depending on the sponsor and the corruption involved. I'm not saying it for that, but when it comes to the corrupt system and politics that we do have, we need to stay out. We need to tackle that in every metric possible. And it includes shit like Pago. And Cortez and Kana were right on that issue. Makes her a goofball. Because every now and then she'll like slip up numbers and people try to get, gotcha! She's kind of dumb because she's young and arrogant, You know, so every now and then she kind of brings off this impression she might be a goofball. But I don't really think she's utterly like a goof. I think she just has slip-ups because she's young and she's a human being. And it's fine, because I do too, like anyone else would. So, for me, I don't give a fuck. But people try to bring this impression that she tries to seem off like a goofball, and it's just, honestly, it's more dumb than anything. I find it more annoying. It's just like, she really isn't. Just because, out of context, you bring her out, make her look like a goof, doesn't mean she is a fucking goof. You twits. she's a goofball in a good way, helps her connect with voters. That too. If you take like the dancing video, for example, like her dancing around looking, all like, kind of goofy and cute looking. That's kind of what I mean. She's, in the areas where she actually is a goofball, it's in a good way. Because it's, it's like, hey, I can kind of get down with that. I mean, because honestly, though, I could. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know who's cuter, Cortez or Gabbard. I think Gabbard's got that age in her, but I don't know. Cortez got that spunk in her. She's got that Latino spunk. That energy and Latino fire. I like Yang, but I grew up around the aftermath of U.S. foreign policy. It's easy to look past it when it happens to the other side of the ocean. I can't vote for those who support it. Me neither. I don't have to be, somebody who was on the other side of the ocean experiencing it to know that. 80 Gabbard's butthole. God bless her. Low key, I would too. She's awesome. She is amazing. Amazing. I had something in my head I was trying to do. How disgusting, may I say? That's not disgusting. That is beautiful. What are you talking about? Damn it. Pick is slipping out of my hand. Grab someone's bong at a rally. That's probably at Portland, if I had to say. According to polling research on American sex lives, students are most likely to feel sexually unsatisfied. Damn, son. I think Boomer Man must be next. Probably. fuck, can't even do it right now. Oh, okay. Got practice my way back in the intervals because I haven't done it in a while. Oh, 1 a.m. after that, guys. Hey, at least it gave you a good little beat to head yourself off to. Bow, 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 wow, wow. Can't you see this is a clown world? For real though, it is. Jesus. You see me controlling smoke. 1 a.m. here and I go in at 9 a.m., but I ain't leaving yet. Damn right, son. I ain't leaving yet. I hate these things sometimes. So I'll just rip a fat vape out of Gabbard's ass and get himself in the morning. Dude, truer words have never been spoken before. That is 100% correct. Guess what, guys? When I take this hit, I'm gonna do something where I disappear. And it's I know what you might be thinking. Ignor's wrapping it up, huh? Well, guess what? Nope, I'm taking a piss. So once I take this, I'm gonna come right back. Don't go anywhere far. Stay nice and close. Hold hands, everybody. Don't go far away now. Stay in one spot so our partner can find us. I'll totally do that. Contrary to what you guys may think, I actually don't vape. I vape is THC oil pen. Yeah. Yeah, contrary to my whole vape nation, it's like, I like vapes and stuff. Vape clouds, bro. Like, I do that every now and then. As much as I like doing that occasionally, nah. I've thought about vaping, but nah. Nah, it's not whatever. It's being right there now. Okay, I really gotta go. Am I gonna take a hit, or am I gonna go to the bathroom first? I'm taking a hit first. I've committed. I have committed. Be right back.
Okay.
Give it a bit.
You okay?
I'm good. Grab a charger. Probably can't even hear. What's over here? Going for that 5-hour stream? Nope. Picture of Matt Gaines of vaping a fat one at a WRX while doing a burnout at a church parking lot. What the fuck? Vape culture is fine from a distance, but have to go into vape shops and buy nicotine liquid to battery mods would make me cringe. Yeah, kind of why I don't. Kind of why I don't do that. What am I doing? Well, I have a feeling this is going to be clogged if I try to smoke it. Boom. Bang. I'll save that for a minute. Save that for a fat minute. Taco. You are a taco.
No shit.
Look, poof ball. I'm going on for 3 hours though. Holy shit. Oh shit.
Bit,
I didn't even realize what my charge was, so it was at 3%. I knew I was gonna need a charger, so I put it on charger. I didn't realize how low it was, so fuck. I might need to send this anyway, regardless. No. That chose me to hit up Harley because he said he wanted to hang out, so I want to see if he's still able to do that. So you know what? It probably will be a good idea because I might be able to catch him while he still wants to hang. So if he still wants to hang out, let's fucking do it. So, you know what? This one right here won't be my final bowl, but I'll make the next one my last, and then I'll do that. Hopefully, it doesn't got to work tomorrow, or else I'll feel bad. Where's Melty going to get there? Hopefully not tonight because I really didn't. We didn't hear each other up. So. Also, though, he's a guy that likes seriously work on like hanging out times and stuff like that. Oh, he's such a little boy. I just pictured Suzuki Melty lived in the same house. God, no! Oh. Honestly, I don't know if I really could do that. I don't know if I could. I mean, I don't know, man. I love the dude, but oh my god. I don't know. That would be a little, yikes. I don't know if that would work out well. I mean, maybe, I guess, probably, but he would constantly be rating your food. He fucking would. I know he would. I never have any money for fucking food. He'd just buy munchies to sustain himself while I'm actually trying to buy fucking food. It wouldn't work, dude. That wouldn't work. This won't work out at all, man. It's bad enough as it is just hanging out here. I really got a strange back of my mind feeling right now. I don't know why. I have a weird feeling sometime tonight, or even now at this point, he might show up. I have no idea. I'm probably freaking out. But honestly though, if I'm having a back of my mind suspicion about that shit, there really needs to be something set to be like, hey bro, shit's a little you need to chill. So I don't know, man. He's a crazy boy. He's a crazy lad. Lol. Why do you think I feel so like uncomfortably like anxious right now? Like I have a wave of anxiety all of a sudden, dude. Like I have just this weird wave of anxiety. I don't like it. It's It like poops me out, dude. It just gets me all pooped out. I'm like, oh man. Stop being a beta Suzuki show up at Tyler's house randomly. I'm not that type of guy though. I'm not just gonna show up to his house randomly because I'm not. What? Just because he plays that game? What? I should go do it too? Not really up about that game, yo. I guess I have to, I suppose, huh? The thing is, if I do, I have to spend the night because he does that. So do I have to do that too? Do I have to do that as well? Hey girl. Oh, hey girl. Hey, pretty girl. Hmm. Meow. Nope, ain't coming over. Okay, we gotta look at Bear for a second. I just looked over it, and his face is literally smushed into his little bed. He's like smushed into that little bed. He's just like smushed into that bed, like utterly smushed into the bed. I can barely see your face. Little goofball pad. Alright, well. I haven't even hit this bowl yet. I'm just been sitting here procrastinating for no reason. I ain't checking myself out. Oh yeah, I was checking myself out, yeah. Oh. Oh, man. Low-key, though, why does Tyler have to be mentioned at every fucking stream? That's the point. Used to be Logan, now it's just fucking Tyler every stream. Can we, like... New rule, I'm gonna even say it the next time. Can we, like... not fucking mention his ass for once, please? Like, oh god. I feel like, you know, I've shit on him hard, even though I'm not really trying to seem like I am, you know. I'm just voicing concern, but I've said it so much now, it's just like beating a dead horse. It's like, oh jeez. Like, oh man, I've talked so much about him now lately. It's like, oh god. Hey, Mink. You little puss. Oh my god. Little bear just stretched himself out and stuck his little tongue out. He's like, why does it have to look so adorable? Why do dogs have to look adorable when they sleep and slumber? They're like, and they look so adorable. They look like a little pillow I can, like... They look like a little pillow I can rest myself on. I want this down. I want that down, boy. Yeah. Give that character. Ooh, I have an idea. I got an idea. Hi. Hi, buddy. Ooh, fine. There you go.
Yeah, you can't get down.
Kind of stuck in that little bed now, buddy. I put him right there. He's right there now. Hi. You little shaggy-headed little thing. He's a shaggy head. What's he doing over there? He's kind of checking out the scenery, it looks like. He's like, ooh. And now just grooming himself. He's just a curious little doggo. He's a curious one. I wonder how this ever formed. I'm like I am like a mentality of ADHD right now. Jesus Christ. I'm like, ooh, this, that, ooh, mine going everywhere. 50 miles an hour. This is like one of the times where it's like not cool. Because I could be thinking about something where I could talk about it instead. I'm just like, but anyway. I was thinking about having up anyway, so let's do that. Let's do that, shall we? Shall we? Ah! Drop weed everywhere, why don't we?
Careful.
Oh, you heard that, did you? Oh, I could put all of it in here, I suppose.
Damn it.
I don't need this sheet no more. Actually, this is my new stuff. You can't read it backwards, but it says animal cookies. 28.76%. Low key though,
busy or something. Let's do something.
Low key though, and I actually want Robert to hear this. Hey,
Huh?
I just was realizing we might need to find another spot for $4 O's.
Say again?
We might need to find another spot for $4 O's.
Find us a spot for $4 hose.
O's. Hose? Well, we know where your mind's at, but O's, ounces.
Oh.
Yeah. Because the place we went to, I mean, at least right now they don't have any, but
Right,
just in
yeah.
case they don't, we should have at least a substitute and backup. Like, because
Oh,
we
yeah,
could always
yeah,
call
yeah,
up there
yeah.
at least, you know?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so I'll have to hit up Logan on that front because I know he knows like every dispensary for like 10 miles out. And I don't think I'm kidding either. I honestly think that I might be exaggerating, but to be honest, I really don't think I am. Anyway, but that was all. Oh, and I might see what Harley's doing because I might hit him up, but either way, I want to make sure I get you the money for that rent and all that stuff.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, and for that little quarter too, and then and make sure make out for the reimbursement and all that.
Who's that? Oh, that's the old man.
That is Tyler.
No, that's the old man.
That's Tyler. Tyler. Hi. Dude, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Earlier, I legit had like midstream. I had like to take a second to really like deal with some anxiety because I legitimately considered like he actually might be on his way for some reason. I had to back of my mind think he was. Like any second, he might walk through that door. Like I literally sat here just like, oh no, just like all anxious and shit. Like, oh geez, now that's making me stressed. I was just like, oh no. I love the dude, but God, man, it's lost his way.
Oh, actually, you got it. Cool, thank you.
Like a bear. Like a bear just doesn't care. He just enjoys being there. He's just all happy. He's just seeing everything. Even Dad opening that door made me have like a back of my mind moment like Tyler's right there about to knock on that door. Dude, I'm having like those vibes of like he might like just show up every now and then.
They have these things called locks.
Dude, even then he'll like you don't understand him, dude. Well, I hope you.
So you have to knock.
Even
He
when,
has to be let in.
and then he'll try to
And
open.
if you don't want to see him, you can turn out the light and pretend like you're not home.
Well,
Hey, it's always worked for me.
Then you cross through.
Just saying.
You cross through your window. What?
I muted that part. I muted that part on the stream so they didn't hear that.
Yeah.
They don't need to hear information that is viable for us, but not for them.
Really true too.
I mean, but for real though, it's just like, ay.
There is a lock on the back door.
Well, I mean, there should be a lock there. I hope there would be a lock on every door, and we use it.
There is. No one just ever uses it.
That's, well, honestly, it's because we have to let dogs in and out all the time and stuff, and all that
And
shit.
what?
So, well, because we let dogs in and out all the time and stuff, and it's just like, but
It's usually physically open, and there's always someone here, so we don't have to worry about locking someone. And there's the girls.
where's Bandito?
Where's the bandits?
Bandito! Oh, he tilted. Bear tilted his head to that.
We got the girls. Where's the bandits?
Bandito!
You get that right.
Bandito, Dios mío. Dios mío, bandito. Dios mío, bandito. Dios mío, bandito. Oops. Dios mío, bandito. Dios mío, bandito. Dios, bandito. Bandito, Dios mío, bandito, Dios mío. Making the drum beat with a bow. That's a lot of resonance. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. Dios mío. Oh, sin lío, ese cabrón. Ay. Can you do that any louder? It's not even that hot in here, dude. It really ain't, honestly. I was wearing a t-shirt just because it was earlier. I mean, maybe I'm just not feeling it. Well, I guess dogs are a little harder as an animal. Your core temperature is a little higher than a human's, isn't it? Oh, this is probably a bad idea, isn't it? Isn't it, buddy? Blah. Blah. Stuff like this, like. You got like this hairdo going on now. What if we get you the emo going? Let's get you that emo going on, dude. That didn't really work out at all. Let's get you a mohawk. Let's do that. It looks so goofy. Let me get the light on him a little more. Oh, okay.
Careful.
I'm fine. Just getting the light on Bear a little more. There's a little mohawk.
Look, I didn't do it. I'm sorry. Take this spotlight off me because I didn't do it. I didn't kill the guy. I promise I didn't kill him. It's my fault that he killed him. I didn't kill him.
You just took half your mohawk off, you little punk. Kind of likes this a little bit. He's just like looking up like, what did I do? I forgot this one. This one has like a little bit of a toughness.
Can't prove it anyway. I have to cut him up.
Damn, son.
Now you're all in the way, buddy. You're all in the way. You're all in the way.
Moving you back into formal position.
Just a little goof. Just a push your goof.
A little goof. A little goof. Alright. Got a plan going on here. I'm gonna cash this shizzles. Okay.
That's true.
Siblings come forth.
Nice.
Curly, hey, come here. Hey, buddy. Hey. Hey, buddy. Whoa. Hey, Curly. Hi, buddy boy.
Niggers out of the way.
Hey, Curly. Oh my goodness, you're big. Not as big as Bandito, though.
Bitch.
If only I could do that for Meg. I could show Meg. I could show Curly for a second. Cleo for a little bit. Bandit for however long he damn pleases. Not so much this one. Meg. Me. What's I saying about trying to finish? Oh yeah, so I was gonna finish his shizzles up. I kind of want to try to chug what I could of this on top of that. So I think I'll try to do that too. Because why not? 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 'Cause fuck you is why. Fuck you, that's why. Fuck you, that's why. Fuck you, that's why. Bear, you's a little punk ass bitch. Sniffing the environment, thinking you know everything. 'Cause you got that little whiff of a sniff. And then you know 3-dimensional quantum fury. You think you know all that shit, but you really don't at all. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. When Paul did his ideology today, he got me in a musical mood. Got me all in a musical mood. I got fur all over me now, damn it. Why is it whenever... Warning to the viewers: if you smoke weed and have pets, or consider getting pets, you will have hair in your bowls, or in your dab, or in basically literally everything in your life. Because you live that pet life. You know what I'm saying? Where you have to just deal with the pets and just like, oh, well, here we go.
Yeah, no, that, thank you.
No, thank you. Get the light a little better on. There we go. Ooh, caught that. I caught that. Didn't even think I was gonna do it, but I did. Alright, well, that's the last bowl. Good choke, I can't have that. But first, we're gonna have some water. Alright, let's get it.
No, I would not. No.
Whoa. No more for chugging that. Never mind. Well, yeah, let's go shit anyway. I got a good gulp out of that. Whatever. Anyway, is that it? I'm getting out of here. I gotta recover. Anyway, deuces.